Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Hbar price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Hbar chart, which at the time of this recording is holding above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart. We have also managed to break above a key area of resistance at around the $0.0639 mark. We have also continued to obey the ED12 structures, where we had been seeing a breakdown to the lower side in the formation of these higher ED12 count 2, and we have managed to get into the minimum retracement area in the formation of that larger ED12 count 2, which lies between the $0.067 mark and the $0.0497 mark, in a move that has now given us a low at around the $0.0542 mark. And there are chances that whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of an impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. Jumping to the 1-hour chart, where we also have a chart pattern that was in formation right here, which is a double bottom that has now given us a breakout to the upper side, and its minimum target areas at around the $0.0609 mark we have fully maximized in a move that gave us a peak at around the $0.063 mark. And getting back to the 4-hour chart so that I can give you my next price targets and also sketch out my target areas to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And allow me to first give you a quick recap of what has been happening, where you can see that after making our lower low at around the $0.0356 mark, we started this massive bounce to the upper side, obeying the ED12 structures, where you can see that I have this ED12 structure in yellow, having that as the first wave, then a wave 2, a wave 3, then a wave 4, and then a wave 5, giving us a peak at around the $0.0986 mark. And after seeing the formation of this 5-wave structure to the upper side, we completed an even larger ED12 count 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the formation of a larger ED12 count 1, whatever we expected next was a corrective structure to the lower side in the formation of a larger ED12 count 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, I was able to come up with that minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.78, which is a target area that we have almost fully maximized. And there are chances that we have bottomed out in the formation of that higher ED12 count 2, and to fully support the fact that we have bottomed out in the formation of that higher ED12 count 2, in the formation of that higher ED12 count 2, we also expected to see this ABC corrective structure in formation, having the wave C giving us the low for that second wave, and also fully maximizing our target areas and sketching out a target area to the lower side in the formation of this wave C by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the high of that wave A to the low of that wave A, then dragging the fibs to the high of that wave B. That gave me a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of that wave C at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.0604 mark, which is a target area that we have fully maximized, fully supporting the fact that we have seen the low for that second wave, because we fully maximized that target area and even managed to lose that target area, making one more leg down in the formation of that higher ED12 count 2. And there are chances that whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of this impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, and sketching out a target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.1547 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting Hbar to do in the formation of these higher ED12 count 3. And because of the impulsive nature in the formation of that higher ED12 count 3, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation within the formation of that higher ED12 count 3, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target area at around the $0.1547 mark. And once we fully maximize that target area, then that will be giving us the high for that higher ED12 count 3, and I believe we are seeing such a scenario on the 1-hour chart. So jumping to the 1-hour chart to give you the micro ED12 count within the formation of that higher ED12 count 3, you can see that down here, this is where we made our low in the formation of that higher ED12 count 2. We saw the formation of this double bottom, which gave us a breakout to the upper side. Its minimum target areas we fully maximized, and by first giving you a measure from these lows down here to the highs that we have at the moment, you can see that the market is up by more than 20.34%, which is a very nice bounce to the upper side. And getting to the Elliot wave structures that we have information, I believe after making our low in the formation of that wave 2, we saw this 1-2 setup to the upper side, where we can term this as a 1-2 setup. So we can term that as a 1-2 setup and name that as a 1-2 setup. So we can have that as a wave 1. Then we saw the formation of this wave 2, and after seeing the formation of this 1-2 setup, we started another Elliot wave structure to the upper side, where we can term these as the first wave to the upside. Then we have seen a corrective structure in the formation of that wave 2, and I believe that whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of an impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, before we can expect a wave 4, then continue gearing up in the formation of that wave 5. And because we are in the formation of that wave 3, we can be able to sketch out a target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.0705 mark. So as long as we are holding above the 20-day MA, we continue holding above our key area of support that we have managed to break above here on the 4-hour chart at around the $0.0639 mark. We see even a retest of that key area of support, then there are chances that Hbar will continue gearing up to fully maximize our target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.0705 mark. And once we fully maximize that target area, then we can expect a bit of a pullback in the formation of that wave 4, then continue gearing up in the formation of that wave 5 to complete an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side, which is a fractal wave within the formation of that larger Elliot wave count 3 that I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios here on the Hbar chart. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. We need to continue watching for a retest of the key area of support at around the $0.0639 mark, and the moment we see a successful retest of that key area of support, then we have the support that we need to continue gearing up, fully maximize our target area. That is our next target area at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.0705 mark. And once we do that, then we can expect a wave 4 and then a wave 5, maybe to get us to our next key area of resistance. That is our significant high at around the $0.0808 mark. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. And before I give you the long-term scenarios, we can first take a look at the indicators, where on the RSI you can see we are trading at around the 63 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices. Also taking a look at the MACD, we have been able to print a bullish cross, fully supporting higher prices. And jumping to the daily chart for further analysis and also give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, basing it on the Elliot wave structures, you can see that Hbar, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw that massive bounce to the upper side, seeing the all-time high at around the $0.58 mark in what I'm terming as that wave 1. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing low prices in this ABC corrective structure in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.0356 mark. And after seeing the low for that higher Elliot wave count 2, whatever we expect on the long-term scenarios is the start of that impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, where I have minimum target areas at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.9768 mark, and that is the minimum that we can expect Hbar to do here on the long-term scenarios and also on the short-term scenarios. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.